All right, I'm sitting in the crew cab. The 4th gen's running outside, so no, it's not the 6.7 in this, unfortunately. But I'm gonna pull this outside because I want to, and it's like, I don't know, 5:20, 5:30, getting kind of dark. I just wanted to pull it outside, so that's what we're gonna do here. But yeah, this seat is 100% better. See if this clutch even works. I better scoot this forward a little bit. The clutch has a shitload of travel. Oh, it did not grind. All right. And it does engage like it's supposed to. Sweet. These wing windows are wood still, so that makes a nice little blind spot. Dude, this thing crawls. Like, it's just idle rolling right now. I think we might be at low. I can't really tell, honestly. She's not a fast vehicle. We're in 2nd gear going like 3.5 miles an hour. Hope we don't run out of gas. This clutch is like ridiculously high. I like put my knee up on my chest to press that clutch in. This thing's just so tall and skinny looking on these tires. I really do not like it, but it is how it is right now. Still haven't done that one yet. I just wanted to see it outside because I did fix the passenger side, so we'll look at her, see how she looks today. Well, it's the same spot as it was in the end of the last video. I never did fix that little wave right there, but I don't know, it definitely looks better than it did. That piece sticks out just a hair past the door. That's about how I wanted it. Well, not at the top. Move that door in some. All right, well, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't even put that latch back in there yet. So this fender's held on with 1 bolt. That is held on with 1 bolt, and they're not even tight. They're just in the hole, so that way it can't fall off. That door doesn't even have a latch on it. So the other thing I was gonna do is lift this dump bed up and get a game plan together for fixing that down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right quick. That's a pretty sweet angle, if I do say so myself. I cannot wait to get this thing on a 6.7 drivetrain with 14 wides. The old inline sixer actually sounds pretty good. Alright, I gotta be careful with going too high with this thing. There's nothing's mounted up yet, so this hits the hitch down there. I don't want to bend up my bed frame. But yeah, this is what the bed looks like. I suppose y'all haven't seen that yet. Yeah, I only have like a 1.5 gallon jug sitting on the frame rail next to the engine. So hopefully it does not run out of fuel. I'm gonna use that blue truck cab. God dang, man, this is a hack job. It's all wavy. So this truck was channeled on the frame when we got it. We got it from Oklahoma, and somebody had lowered it, like channeled it down on the frame. And clearly it's a hack job. They had, I think it was still on the original drivetrain back then, and they had just heated up the springs with a torch, and then they had done this hack job number. So obviously the biggest part of this is going to be the structural part. I'll get that done first, and then I'll weld that in. Oh, that's really ugly. Really ugly. And then I'll be able to get to these. Just stick a slide hammer in there. I'm gonna have to make this go where it goes all the way up, because I do not want to bust my head on this. There is enough room right here, but if I bust my head, it's gonna make me lose my patience. I really want to go drive this thing, but I don't know how much fuel's in the tank, and honestly I haven't tested the brakes yet since going down the driveway doesn't take very much. Oh, they have pressure. Let's go to the end of the driveway. Oh, this thing's so slow. We're going like 3.5 miles an hour. Probably a good speed to test the brakes there. Hold on. Yeah, they suck. Now they don't work. Also, that door, I forgot, is not latched. Well, I put the brakes all the way to the floor, and now they're not there at all. But they did stop the truck that one time. Watch, I'm gonna run out of gas now. I need a latch on that door, because that's the only door that has a mirror in it. This thing's a tractor, man. It's so slow. Oh, we got brakes again. Hold on. Let's pop it in neutral, see what the brakes do. Ooh, it worked. Hold on, let's try the other speed in the rear end. Yeah, that does its thing. Neutral. That's not good. The old pancake on the rear end. Oh, it likes second gear though. Now it likes first gear. Oh, we're a lot faster now. Oh, the brakes are so bad. They're going all the way to the floor. Well, that was a fun little time. As soon as I turned the truck off, it got very smoky. And I could tell right away it was not antifreeze. It was, in fact, wiring. So I disconnected the battery real fast. You know, when I hit the clutch in here at one point, I thought I saw a flash of light. Something must have arced out. I don't know. There's a lot of loose wires in here. I don't know. But the dude that did have this truck before me did this kind of crap. So that's obviously super intelligent. So now look at these wires. They look like a s'more. Yeah, there's this kind of shit's all over this truck, unfortunately. I mean, I wasn't super concerned with it because I don't really drive this thing, A. And B, wow, I just realized that there's open can of gas and there was all that spark. And B, because I'm swapping the drivetrain, so it doesn't really matter anyway. So here is what I've come up with so far. I've taken this kind of steel. I found this stuff one day, like four different bars of this, 48 inches long, behind a dumpster. This is good, heavy steel too. So anyway, cut off a section of that. I cut it 38 inches long originally because I wanted it to slide up inside these hat channels, but that was a hair too long because it has some structure on the inside. So I had to cut about an inch off of it, and so it's about 37 inches long. It is about an inch into each side of the hat channel. I wanted it to be further in there, but anyway, that's good enough. So this is going to be a difficult process. I wanted to do this before I unbolt the cab from the frame because I do not want it to get any twisties in it. I really did not realize how screwed up this thing was. So I guess this is a result of the wreck where this piece joins the structure under the cab here. Obviously that's a little bit rusty. Let's see, get the camera at the right angle. You can see that gap. So it's like just knocked this cab structure. It's blown out these spot welds, it looks to me like. Now there's that layer of dirt and crap and filth in there, and it's preventing it from being flush, which means yay, cab corners, which I guess that probably needed done anyway. I didn't know that rust hole was there, to be honest about it. But yeah, there's some Bondo. I'm sure there's even more Bondo up here because there was dents in this before that happened. But look at how wavy that line is, man. Like, who the frick cut this? And then there's a big old dent over here, like outward dent, like that way. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I mean that because it's not gonna be any fun at all. It's gonna suck. So I'm thinking it would really be easier to have this cab off the frame, but I want to at least get it a little more solidified here before I take it off the frame. That's why I'm working on this now. Like, all this door crap and the rockers and whatever else can probably be done if this thing's sitting on a 6.7 Cummins frame, but I don't even have that right now, so I guess it doesn't matter what I work on. But yeah, this does need to get done. I'll do that. I think my game plan is going to be get the straight edge, put a nice straight line here, take the whiz wheel, cut it out, clean all this surface rust. All right, I went and got the back half of the blue cab from upstairs. You can see it's actually blue there, black here, red there, all kinds of different colors. Awesome, whatever. All right, so it is much straighter, as you can tell. It's not hacked all to shit in the back. There's a few of these little dents. And I guess where I drilled out spot welds there. Looks like I drilled them from the inside and it just twisted that metal and that bit broke through. But yeah, so anyway, next time I build a crew cab, I now know that you don't cut it. You drill out spot welds. So unfortunately, this is what we got because I didn't know that this time. But you know, I got a bunch of spot welds drilled out, as you can see. And then I bent this all up. I didn't think I needed that drip rail, which I don't plan on using it. But I'm halfway considering cutting somewhere under this line, about 2 inches or so, and just using the bottom half of this thing because it's not dented over here. And the cab corner I have to replace anyway. But this whole structure's there. I don't know if I should do that because that is a whole lot of work. But this one's just so wavy and so screwed up. I went and got the slide hammer. I thought about drilling a hole there and trying to pop that out, but I just don't know what to do, man. There's so much right back here that I'm getting like, looking at it and I'm like, well, I don't know what to do exactly. Probably, I mean, I should probably focus, but it is Friday night and I still got to go to work tonight, which is so shitty. I'd much rather drink beer, but can't do that, unfortunately. Well, that's probably the most boring time lapse anybody's ever seen, but at least this is clean now, relatively. There's still all kinds of crap piled here. All these drill bits, they probably need sharpened. I don't know. I don't know which ones are good, which one's bad. I know I piled a bunch of them here, and then I made this giant mess. All these screws and this thing, I'm going to need to do these windows on this truck. So I'll just leave those there. That's good enough. But we still got sawdust from the other day when I cut up all these in the garage with the chainsaw. And then all this crap, this sandy crap from grinding. But at least this is clean. At least this is clean. I shook out all the dust and crap that was on this blanket. I keep that blanket on there because this is a piece of granite. All that back there is granite except for that wood bench. But that's all granite. This island here is granite. Somebody remodeled their house and was like, hey, take this crap to the dump or get rid of it somehow. So I was like, yeah, I'll have a garage in a few years because this is a long time ago. And this crap sat in my storage building for a long time. Finally, I got a garage. So and it turned into an island and a countertop back there. So anyway, yeah, I put this latch back on. I managed to find one more of the missing screws. So now I have 3 total. And then this guy. I did find quite a few of these fine thread, whatever the frick these are, size, 5/8, 3/8, who knows, probably 3/8, that sounds about right, I don't know, whatever. That one's not threading in, so this door probably, that thing's probably just twisted in there, whatever, it's good enough, it found the spot, it's not missing. I think there's maybe some more up there, there's a bolt for something, or a little screw, I don't know, I need to, probably focus on one thing at a time and get it all done. And honestly, that needs to be this window. So that way, because that window's done, I could throw it back in that door and put that panel on with all the screws, which that new seal kit came with brand new screws. So that's awesome because they're shiny and chrome. That don't matter right now though, because all this is still got to be painted. But yeah, back doors, I need to, really, all I got left to do on the doors, I think, is, you know, clean that gap at the top where I was talking the other day where I added to it and didn't add to the full length of the door, so it's just got that little hill right there. And then up here where the gap gets bigger towards the top, it's like that on the other side too. I'm worried about these spots. I did not put new door skins on this truck, and there's a little bit of rust there. Looks like there is some Bondo in that already, so hopefully it's not too bad. I think there's a little bit of rust right there. And there it is. And I don't know. I hope I don't have to do door skins now because that's going to make this a whole lot harder, I'd say, where it's already pieced together. I don't know. It might be necessary. We'll see. But I don't even know what time it is. It's probably about time for me to have to go to work, which I forgot. I got to do a double shift tomorrow. So get off at 7 a.m. Another shift starts at 9:30 a.m., 8 hours, not a 13 tomorrow, so a little bit better. Maybe I can get something done tomorrow night, hopefully, after staying awake for 24 some hours. So I doubt that'll happen, actually. We'll see. But this primer is dried. What I did earlier when I was welding, I guess I didn't explain it, but I tack welded this floor. This is probably the worst video right now. I tack welded this floor because I had to cut it, and it is welded on the inside, but this back edge was flopping, and I absolutely hate welding anything above myself on the ground, because then you get sparks and hot metal flying down your shirt, and that's why I put on this Carhartt jacket. Plus it's freezing cold outside, so I didn't start a fire in here today. But yeah, so this is gonna be where I pick back up. I'm gonna stick that in there and put it where I want it. Weld the corners of it in where it touches over here. And then form a piece. It's gonna have to be 2 pieces. I don't even know how wide that is. I put the tape measure away. So the brake obviously is 36 inches. That probably right around 36 inches. Hopefully I can do that with 1 piece of metal. But we'll see, it might be 2. But anyway, I'll make this hat channel like that. So it's, because that's pretty deep. I did make something the other day. It was about that deep. Let's see, what do these look like? These are not wide enough, I can tell that much already. But yeah, this general idea. think these were like 18 inches. Those are not wide enough. But yeah, those were made right there, and I just had to make 4 different ones because I suck. But this one might be wide enough. Let's see what she looks like up in here. That one's pretty good. That one is pretty good. So if I end up having to do 2 of these, I might use this for 1/2 of it, because I'll put the seam in the middle for sure. And yes, this whole time I did have this block under here. I'm pretty sure this lever here is the release. So if that got caught on my jacket or something, I do have that to save me. I know it's not probably the best thing. This also falls slowly, but I guess if I'm grinding and not paying attention, it'll still get me.